What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is another Philly Talk podcast live stream. Not a video, but a live stream. But shout out to everybody in the chat already. Appreciate you guys coming in early, rocking. If you're catching this on the live, we are doing a mock draft, a 7-round mock draft. Shout out to you guys. Y'all picking it. If you're going to end up watching this on the rerun, do me a favor, turn post notifications on so you know when I go live or drop some content. Also, whether you're watching this now, later, smash that like button for your boy. And with all that being said, let's chop it up a little bit. Say what's up to people in the chat and let people come in, and let's get into these mock drafts. It's y'all pick that I want to know. You know what I mean? You hear me on the camera a bunch of times talking about what I want, even though I've been a lot more quiet than other content creators when it comes to who I exactly want and stuff, because I wanted to wait till March. And that's why you got to turn post notifications on, because in March, we will be doing a bunch of draft profiles. I'm talking the high guys, the low guys, the medium guys, maybe some more interviews, maybe just draft profiles. But we're going to have a lot of stuff in March getting ready for the draft. But real quick, shout out to everybody from Ethan, Mir, Zay, channel member in the building, Eagles Flyers, Brian Fuller, Vic 3, another channel member, Murder Music, Solo Bolo, Jay Smith, Terrell, Bobby, Big Play Slay, Shadow, Michael. Shout out to all you guys, Timmy, Bryson, Drummer. You know what I mean? You guys are rocking hard, and I appreciate it. Like I said, we're going to chop it up a little bit, and then we're going to go to the actual mock draft. So, off top of the head, One Tree Rock said give Talona Hafuga a second round or third round still. I'm not even sure who that is. Let me know who that is. What position is he? Is he offensive lineman? But I'm gonna have to look into him. Like I said, I know the big names. I know some of the medium names, but the real deep sleepers, this is where I do my studying. The end of February, early March, and I go in for you guys. As you already know, I only been doing this for a little bit, a year and a half. So, this is kind of my second off season. So, like I said, I did a lot of draft profiles last year, and we're going to do a lot more this year. But it is what it is. Shout out to you guys. Here we go. My guy, Jay Trilla, a known Cowboy supporter, must have post notifications turned on. I don't even know. Glizzy, what's going on with you, my guy? Joey said safety. And Joey Z. So he's a safety. I'm going to have to look that up. Michael said Pitts. Yeah, I know we're going to have some hot takes. We're going to have some, offensive minded draft members, and we're going to have some defensive minded draft members. But we about to get into this. I want to let it fill up a little bit before we start pulling the mock draft. We're going to do a couple because they go quick, and it's going to be y'all take. Now, remember, I can't ask one person in particular, but when I pull it up, which you'll see on the screen, I need you guys to let me know. It's going to be majority rules. I ain't picking nobody. If it's a tiebreaker, we have to see, but I ain't picking nobody. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Daniel said, come on. I hear you. I'm trying to let it fill up a little bit. Rashad said, what up, Big Mike? You know me. I'm rocking with the defense first. My pick would be Surtain Jr. Man, I hear Cap NF. What's going on with you? Hey, Brian Fuller, he's coming in hot with the chase. Hey, that's my guy right there. I think that's the guy we need to take if he's there, but I'm starting to think he might not even be there at 6. But real quick, shout out to all the channel members in here. Remember, I am dropping a channel member only video a little bit after this for a contest. It's a prize contest, so make sure the channel members don't forget about that. Cameron said Dolphins taking Devontae Smith. Hey, I hope so. I really hope so. I hope that Heisman is real high in their head. If the Heisman carries a lot of weight, maybe they will. Why is this phone still loud? Devontae Slim Reaper Smith. Yeah, I love it. Victory said my mock is heavy on the defense. Hey, I'm all for going that one offensive skill player in the first and then attacking the defense. Second round corner, third round linebacker, maybe another corner later. You could do whatever you want. I do want to slip an offensive lineman in there, but hey, this is y'all draft. Shout out to Kara Pool. How do you know? I'm gonna have to pull one out for you. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna sit back, drink a beer, and do this mock draft because I'm just listening to you guys. I might have to read a little bit, but that's about it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to smash the like button for your boy. It's easy, it's free, don't cost a thing. Where am I at? Eagle. Oh, he's talking to Eagle Iceland. Bobby Philly fan said, like, comment, subscribe for my guy Philly Talk Podcast. Shout out to you. Appreciate it. Shout out to Big Play Slay dropping the membership link up in there. Appreciate it. Like I said, channel members, I've been slacking on the channel members content, so I'm dropping a video with a cash prize contest. Try to make up for all lost times. But I promise from here on out, channel members in here, I got you with legit channel member content also, and we gonna do it. Might drink the Corona, don't get it. Hey, this is leftover. I ain't mad at the game though. Paris Ford and Javon Holland, best safeties in the draft. All right, we about to see. We got 55 people in here. I believe that's enough. Hey, they didn't have post notifications on. I had it up an hour before. Shout out to you guys for coming in. So let's pull this up real quick. Here we go. So here we go. We got it pulled up. Now, let me ask you guys. When you look at this Pro Football Focus draft, where do you guys want the settings to be? Let's look at it. The speed will keep normal. Care for positive positional value. Where do you want the positional value to be? You want to keep it in the middle, less or more. This is not what we're doing. It's what the other 32 teams are doing. What do you want the care for positional value to be? Do you want it to be more on less, or keep it in the middle? Let me know in the chat. And then we also got, what does that say? It says randomness, and it also has draft for needs. I'm cool with keeping everything in the middle. So we get a little randomness, we get a little draft for needs, we get a little draft best player available. Where do you think we should keep all that? Keep it in the middle? Which one are we talking about? Because I said a couple things now. Randomness, I'll keep in the middle, or I can lower randomness if you want. I think the draft for need shouldn't be too high. Now you guys are saying more and less, but I'm not sure what you're saying more or less for. Let's start with the first one. The first one is the care for positional value. Where do you want the care for positional value to be? More or less, or stay in the middle? Leave it all even, says Vic 3. Random. You want random to be less or more, Solo Bolo? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I got two screens pulled up, a laptop and my computer, because when I do go to the mock draft, I can't see the StreamYard screen no more. So I can't see the thing. So I'm trying to look at these on a very small tablet. So excuse me if I, miss stuff out. You can't make a poll. Not while I'm already in a stream, King Swag. All right, we're gonna do the first one with everything in the middle, and then we see how we like it. And if it's a little bit too far-fetched, then we can start moving randomness lower. We can move care for positional either up or down. So people actually say, you know what, we need this position. I'm going to go get it, because ours is going to be manual. Y'all picking it. It's just the other 31 teams. So let's get into this. Let's get into it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Listen, I'm trying to go through these cool. Shout out to Brian Westmore. What's going on? Keep everything in the middle. Got you. Gavin said, who is the sleeper in this draft? That's what I'm about to start doing a lot of research for. Here we go. Draft's about to start. First one on the clock is the Jags. Once we hit start, here we go. Y'all ready? You said you could do auto draft. Yeah, listen, if you haven't smashed that like button, make sure you smash that like button. It's free. It's easy. Don't cost a thing. And we hit and start. First one, of course, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase went to the Falcons, and Jalen Waddle went to the Bengals. Interesting. So the Philadelphia Eagles find themselves on the clock at 6. And let's look at the pool. We got Zach Wilson from BYU, who did not get taken by the Jets. The Jets took Justin Fields. Wow. So let's go over this a little bit. Trevor Lawrence, number 1. Justin Fields, number 2 to the Jets. Penei Sewell to the Miami Dolphins at 3. Jamar Chase to the Falcons at 4. And listen, let's be real, though. Some of these guys are contemplating moving back. I heard the Dolphins and the Falcons were talking about moving back. The Dolphins and the Falcons were talking about moving back. But we find ourselves in this draft particular with no Jalen Waddle, no Jamar Chase, no Penei Sewell. But there is Zach Wilson, which I'm not a fan for going for a quarterback. So let's look at this. If you look at the best available, what's saying on Pro Football Focus, we got Zach Wilson, Micah Parsons, Devontae Smith, Kyle Pitts, Trey Lance, Rashawn Slater, Caleb Farley. What did y'all pick? I'm going to go back to StreamYard where I can see it bigger. Let me know. Starting now, I want to see what y'all saying. So far I see a lot of Smith. You can't say 2 people. I need 1. So we got, let's see. We got Parsons, Pitts, Smith, take Smith. Got a bunch of Smith, but I can't count the people who are doing it 3 times. So it looks like Parsons or Smith. It looks like a lot of Smiths. You got my guy Vic 3 saying Rashawn Slater. Listen, I'm all for taking an offensive lineman. I think you're kind of reaching for Slater. I would like to get Slater a little bit later, but everybody's saying Smith, and so we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to go. I want to see a couple more comments come in. Trey White said, "Who's up there?" You go to read it one more time. I got you one more time. We're gonna read it. So we got Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU. Michael Parsons out of Penn State. Devontae Smith out of Alabama. Kyle Pitts out of Florida. Trey Lance. Kwity Payne out of Michigan. Rashawn Slater. Caleb Farley. And then you got the other Virginia Tech tackle, Christian Darrisaw. And then you got at rank 16 is Patrick Surtain, which I don't think you're going to want to go that far. I believe the chat is saying Smith. So, I mean, we got a couple Pitts and a couple Slaters in there, but the chat is majority Smith. I'm going to give it 15 seconds more to marinate. But it looking like Smith is the guy. Hey, Jason Smith says Chase. He's already taken. Chase Claypool. Jamar Chase was taken by the Atlanta Falcons at 4. Now, again, I'm not saying this is real or not, but we got to do what we got. We got to work with what we got. Solobolo said Smith, no questions. Miroslav said Mike, trade back to 7 and take Smith. Trade back to 7 and take Smith? Let me see. Do they normally offer a trade offer right away, but they didn't offer me one this time. I've done this draft once in like a week, like a couple days ago, and it does offer trades, but I'm not sure if we can make a trade. But with everybody in the chat saying Smith, we're gonna go chat 1. We're gonna go Devontae Smith out of Alabama. All right, let's see who goes next. The Lions go Payne with Ed Rusher. Parsons goes to the Panthers at 9. Zach Wilson goes to the Broncos. Rashad Bateman. Wow. The Cowboys took another receiver and early. Rashad Bateman, a guy who was talked about to be a late first, early second, went early to the Cowboys. Caleb Farley went to the Giants. Trey Lance to the Niners. Man, I'm going to wait for this to end, and then we're going to see. We're going to see. So the first round is in. Not yet. Oh, yeah, the first round is in. Let's go over the first round real quick. So where we leave off? We left off at Trey Lance at the Niners. So we got Rashawn Slater to the Chargers, a tackle. Christian Barmore, defensive tackle to the Vikings. Kyle Pitts to the Patriots. Patrick Surtain to replace Patrick Peterson. Look at that. Patrick Surtain to replace Patrick Peterson. How crazy is that? Cowboys definitely did reach. Shout out to the Cowboys for being for reaching that deep. Reaching deep. Raiders went Darrisaw tackle. Dolphins went Vera Tucker. Washington went linebacker Jeremiah Oswa Koroma. I'm horrible with names. Bears went with Gregory Rousseau. Colts went with J.C. Horn. So J.C. Horn got drafted in the first round at pick 21 in this one. Titans went Nick Bolton, linebacker. Trevor Morig, safety, went to the Jets. Asante Samuel Jr. in the first round to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Rondell Moore to the Jags. Jason Owen to the Browns. Elijah Moore, a sleeper wide receiver who I thought was definitely second plus, went to the Ravens in the first round. Saints go end rusher, Azia. Packers take Xavier Collins in the first. Samuel Kosey to the Bills. Jalen Phillips to the Chiefs. And Mac Jones to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So let's get to the second round real quick. Let's see what y'all saying. Jay Cox, what's going on with you, my guy? Trey White said, we have talent. We just need to see who we have. Joey Z said, I want Parsons, but Smith is cool. I ain't mad at the game. Appreciate you, my guy. Ice Edit says, no. Shout out to you. I like Asante Samuels, but not in the first round. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers late, but let's see. So in the second round, the Jaguars take tackle out of Alabama, Alex Leatherwood. And I actually thought about if we did want to go tackle second, because a lot of people are worried about the offensive line. I did like him out of Alabama. I just started looking at a little bit of film, but it is what it is. Jets take Wyatt Davis. Falcons take Travis. I'm not even sure. And the Dolphins take Tevin Jenkins. So the Eagles are on the clock. And we got best player available is the wide receiver out of Florida, Kadarius Toney. They also got Dylan Raduz out of North Dakota State, tackle. Ed rusher, Carlos Bashan Jr. They got a bunch of tackles here. Where do y'all think we should go? I'm going to keep reading them. Walker Little, tackle out of Stanford. Pat Freiermuth, tight end out of Penn State. And I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names. Wow. This is a lot different than what I thought. Now, there are some good cornerback play, but that's going down reaching a little bit, like a Tyson Campbell out of Georgia, Elijah Molden, safety out of Washington. Where do y'all think we should go? Should we take the wide receiver or should we take that tackle? Let me see. I'm going to go back to I'm going to leave it here. If y'all need me to read it again, or show you again, I'm going to leave it here. If you want me to go to a certain position. So second round picks, where are we going? Now, see, y'all bringing it so fast. What's going on, iShine? Cameron says the safety or just safety. Cameron says Trevor Morig. Big Play says Thomas Graham, DB from Oregon. People are saying Jabril Cox. Jabril Cox in the second? He's a little farther down. Let's see. Let me look at it again. Trevor Morig. He's not even, I don't see him. I think Trevor Morig went to the Jets. The Jets, their second first round pick. So again, the options are, I'm going to let you guys know the options one more time. My bad. Kadarius Toney, wide receiver out of Florida. Dylan Raduz, tackle out of North Dakota. Carlos Basham Jr., Ed rusher. Tackle out of Stanford, Walker Little. Tight end from Penn State, Pat Freiermuth. And then they got the safety out of TCU, Ardarius Washington. I don't know. There's a lot of, and then they do got ranked 45, Jabril Cox out of LSU. They got Terrence Marshall Jr. out of LSU. They do got a safety, Richie Grant, Tyson Campbell, the cornerback. I don't want to go too far down because too far down is just reaching, I would believe, in a second, unless I'm wrong. Let me know. I'm going to go back to StreamYard because it's hard to see on the tablet. All right, so a lot of people are saying Jabril Cox now. Solobolo said Tony's fire, but we just took Smith in the first. Exactly. You don't want to, I mean, even if it's best player available, you don't want to go back-to-back receiver. So Eagle Atlantis said Carlos Basham, defensive end. All right, starting now. Let me know your picks. Let me know your picks starting now so I can try to tally it. Because when I'm reading these off, I'm not really paying attention, so I don't know who's saying yes or no. Looks like we got a lot of Jabril Cox. It's looking like it. It's looking like it. Get the tackle from North Dakota, says I Shine. Eagles, Flyers, Brian says Jabril. King J says Bashman. So we got a couple defensive ends, Bashman. We got a couple tackles, but the majority is Jabril. Got a lot of Jabrils. Loving Jabril in the second. Dang. It's going quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you smash that like button. So look, we're gonna take Jabril Cox. And we're gonna rock out. Again, we're gonna do these. We're gonna do another one. I'm gonna try to pay more attention. I'm gonna try to bring the tablet closer. So we're gonna go down here. Jabril Cox is a little bit down there. Not really. Not really. There is a bunch of tackles staring us in the face. But we're gonna go Jabril Cox out of LSU. Drafted him. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm gonna let it rock. Read some of the comments, and then I'm gonna go back. As it's picking right now. Everybody else is. I don't know why my screen went black. Mir Slash said we reaching for Jabril Cox. I kind of thought so too. Cordarius Kid said take an RB. Take an RB. I thought about the tackles because look, they had like they had 2 or 3 tackles there. We do need it. We do need help at the linebacker position. I ain't lying. Hold up. Why is my screen went black though? All right, now we got technical difficulties. I guess my screen don't like that we reached. I don't know. Hold on one second. Yo, I don't know why my screen went black. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I don't know why my screen went black. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Let me know. We up next. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me, but I don't know why my screen went black. Like, come on, man. What's going on with this? Hold on one second. I'm about to just leave it blank. I'm about to just leave it black if it's not gonna. How is it not working? All right. Shout out to everybody who's hanging in with this craziness. Y'all can hear me still, right? Yo, this never happened before, and I'm not trying to fix that now. So let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. So what we have up is linebacker out of Ohio State, Justin Hillard, Najee Harris in the third round, Alabama running back, tackle Jalen Mayfield, Michigan, wide receiver Tylan Wallace from Oklahoma State, defensive interior Tyler Shelvin from LSU, cornerback out of Georgia, Eric Stokes. Let me know what y'all think. Eric Stokes, or I think y'all gonna ask Eric Stokes, or Eric Stokes, Jalen Mayfield tackle, or Najee Harris. Where y'all at? Najee Harris over Stokes? I mean, we could use a cornerback, bro. I mean, it's y'all draft. I'm just an innocent bystander, and I don't even have a camera no more. But so we got a bunch of Nahees. Stokes. We got one or two Stokes, but we got a bunch of Nahees. Roll one more. Channel member in the building. Hey, channel members. I saw you roam one more. I see my guy Victory's been in here, but hey, roam one more. I'll be dropping a channel membership video tonight for a contest for a cash prize. Stay tuned. So now we get a bunch of Eric Stokes. So it's coming close. Here's my take. We definitely need another running back to pair with Miles Sanders, but we also can use a cornerback desperately. And Eric Stokes has some attributes to be able to play on the outside possibly. This one might have to come down to, and we do got one Mayfield. We do got one person coming in here saying Harris then Stokes. So you think Stokes will stay on the board? Jay Koch said we need Najee Harris, bruiser running back to complement Sanders. I agree. We definitely can use the running back, no doubt about it. But the cornerback is important too. So it's looking close. I'm gonna let it marinate a little bit in the chat. Y'all do what y'all do. Najee, Chino West says heck no. Hannah says Stokes. Shout out to Big Play Slay dropping the membership link. Najee, Miles, and Najee, my goodness, says I'm awake. Are you? He's like, now I am. Let's go. Harrison Miles will be something really hard to stop. I hear you, Quadarius kid. Look, I was looking for Stokes, but it looks like y'all gonna make me take Najee Harris. We're gonna have to get a corner sooner or later. Shout out to you. We're gonna go Najee Harris out of Alabama. Bang. So let's see who gets all picked up. Najee for the win. Because my camera went out, I didn't run down who got all picked in the second round that we didn't take. I didn't get to say that because I was so like, why is my camera not working? Shout out to you guys for hanging in. So let's look. Eagles are back on the clock, but let's look who was all taken after us. So Broncos took a Ed Rusher and Deo. Wide receiver Tylan Wallace went to the Lions. Eric Stokes goes a couple picks after to the Carolina Panthers. Cornerback out of Georgia. Let's see. Nothing that we need to be concerned of. We're back on the clock. Stokes is not there. Stokes was taken 2 or 3 picks after the Eagles took Najee Harris. Let's see what we got left. We got defensive interior Anwu Zikra. Out of Washington, we got Jamian Sherwood, safety out of Auburn. We got Cade Johnson, wide receiver out of South Dakota State. Rashad Weaver, edge out of Pittsburgh. Another edge, Joe Tyron out of Washington. Another receiver, Jalen Duraden out of North Texas. Cornerback, Shakur Brown out of Michigan State. And linebacker, Chaz Surratt out of North Carolina. We got guard out of Georgia, Ben Cleveland. Cornerback out of Minnesota, Benjamin St. Just. And I don't know if you guys want to go any further down. Let me look and see if there's any big names I see. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all thinking for this pick? This is our fourth round pick. Fourth round pick. You want to go Surratt. So you want to get two linebackers early in the draft. Infamous Paco said center, Jimmy Morrison. Did I say him? He's there? He's there? The chat saying Surratt. Audie B saying my guy Israel Mukwamu. That's my guy. Interviewed him. Oh, yeah, this is the second, third round. What am I talking about? Shout out to Infamous Paco. Saint Justice cornerback. Okay. Best cornerback or safety? Best cornerback. Surratt is different. Presto said Levy. Presto said Levy. Oh, Levy's the what? Levy's the defensive interior. He's the top ranked guy there so far. Infamous Paco. Thank you, my guy. Ice Edit said search for Israel. Israel's a little farther down. I think we can get him a little later. That's my guy, but I love him to death. Charmenes says Jalen Duran. Another receiver? That's a receiver, right? Yeah, out of North Dakota. So what we doing? What we doing? What we got? Let me see. Drop them so I can try to see who has the most. Does anyone like Wentz? Come on, my guy. Come on, my guy. I'm cool with Chaz then. So we got all right. Let's see. Start drafting. Are we getting Chaz Surratt? Are we getting the best cornerback available, which is the Saint? Let me see. Sherwood, Cleveland, safety out of Auburn. Mike, go look at the corners. The best corner available is Shakur Brown out of Michigan State. Shakur Brown out of Michigan State. Audie B said, what corners are there? Like I said, that's the best one. That's the highest one. There's another one too. The only name I know is Surratt and Morrison in the third. I hear you. Geraldo said cornerback. Audie said take Surratt. Trade back. We don't need nobody from North Dakota. Eagle Atlanta keeps saying Saint Just cornerback out of, let me see where he's at. Eagle has Landon is talking about the cornerback Benjamin St. Just out of Minnesota. What y'all think? Trade back, we don't need nobody. Surratt, Philly 26 says Surratt. Let me see if I can trade. I know, I don't know why, but when I did this on my phone, they always offered me a trade almost every time I came up, they offered me a trade. How do you trade back on this one? Somebody know? Jalan Dardon played at North Texas. Y'all dumb. Preto said, what were the previous picks? So we got first overall pick was Devontae Smith, wide receiver out of Alabama. Second was Jabril Cox out of LSU, linebacker. Third was Najee Harris, and this is the second, third. Mike hit trade with. Where do you see that, though? Trade with other teams. All right, so where do you want to trade? Do y'all want to trade back? Now, let me go to the chat and see what y'all saying. Everybody wants a cornerback. All right, let's go. Let's go to the cornerbacks and see who's there out of the cornerbacks. Let's just go to cornerbacks. Let's go back to the draft. And let's go to cornerbacks. There's the cornerback. So we got Shakur Brown out of Michigan State, and we got Benjamin St. Just, and we got Ratchad Wild Goose. We got Trey Brown, Kelvin Joseph, and Rodarius Williams, a guy I interviewed, but that's too far for now. So where are we going? Are we taking Shakur Brown, or are we taking Juste? Brown or Juste? I've been butchering his name, so I don't want to keep saying it. There's a top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Top 7 corners left. So we got a couple Jays and we got a couple Browns. It's hard. When it's 50-50, it's hard to see. You know what I mean? I don't got a paper tallying this. I'm just trying to go off what I see most without the double, triple sayings. And y'all like tied. You really butched UNC Nahi's name too. Butchered. Nahi Harris? Take Brown, bruh? How did I butcher Nahi Harris? Well, maybe I said it messed up the first time. Mir Slash said y'all worse than Howie. Y'all took a running back before the team needs. Brown's 5'10". All right, that makes sense. We're gonna go with the bigger guy just for more clarity, possibly playing outside. So let's go with the bigger guy. We're gonna tank him. 6'3". There we go. It is what it is. Let's see. That linebacker Chaz Surratt came off to Cleveland. Then Cleveland picked 2 picks later at pick 91 and took that Shakur Brown. Let's see. Oh, Najee. Yeah, I did butcher his name then. Shout out to you. I was calling him Nahi. Najee Haim. Harris. I'm all messed up in the game. All right, let's see what our turn is. Mike, whole time, Javonte Williams, a better back than Najee. Najee just played a super team. On the super team. Mike, next mock draft, have someone count the votes. True. All right, we about to be on the clock. And now remember, we're on the clock now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks later, we're back on the clock. So we're on the clock, and then 5 picks later, we're back on the clock. Shout out to my guy iShine 101, killing me. I love it. Nah. All right, yo, let's not. See, now y'all wording it different. Somebody say Najee, right? It's Najee. I'm gonna say it one more time for you guys. Najee. Shout out to my guy iShine. It's all good. It's all love. So let's look at who's on the board. Josh Myers, center out of Ohio State, is the best player available, looking us right in the face. Now, there is a center right under him in Drake Jackson. And see, if you guys waited on Najee Harris, we could have got Hubbard. And now you're really going to kill me because I really butchered his name. We could have got him now. So we could have got the cornerback, Eric Stokes, over Najee Harris. And then we could have got the running back out of Oklahoma State, Chuba. But I think you guys are going to want to go the center now. Take the center, but there's 2 centers, Josh Myers out of Ohio State and Drake Jackson out of Kentucky. And they're ranked right underneath each other. So let me know what y'all want to do. I'm going to go down and look a little bit. So we have wide receiver Nico Collins, Hunter Long, tight end, tackle out of BYU Brady, Christensen, Israel Mukwamu, 158. So he's like maybe eight or nine down. But we just went corner, 6'3" corner. Shout out to Eagle has landed. Let's see what y'all saying. So who should we take? Josh Myers or Jackson? Jackson, Myers. Shout out to my guy, I Shine 101. Let me make sure I pronounce everything perfect on this one. I Shine 101, 1999 super chat. Shout out to my guy. He said 4GP. My guy, Philly Mike. Hey, it's all love at the end of the day. Yeah, I was killing his name if I was saying it was Najee. Shout out to you, my guy. Appreciate you 100. So it looks like Myers is taking the lead. You got a couple Jacksons, a couple Longs. Who's Long? Oh, you want the tight end possibly. Long. But looks like Myers is garnering the most attention in the chat. Replay Boot said, Myers, please. All right, look, Myers took a big leap. We're going to have to go Myers out of Ohio State. Mir Slat probably finally happy with a pick. Here we go, Myers. We're picking in 5 more picks. Here we go. Ooh, Israel Mukwamu came off the board to Denver, and so did Hunter Long. So, Eagles are back on the board, and in them 5 picks, who went after we took Myers was tackle Brady Christensen, Israel Mukwamu, cornerback to the Denver Broncos, Chuba, Daz Newsom, and Hunter Long. So the Eagles are back on the clock. What position are we looking at now? What position are you guys looking for now? Let's look at who we drafted. Where do we go to that? Do that. I don't know. I don't see it. So everybody's saying we need a safety now. All right, we took Myers. We definitely took Myers. So as of now, we got the Eagles got Devontae Smith, Jabril Cox, Najee Harris, Benjamin St. Justice, I'm gonna call him. Josh Myers, and we are on the clock with the 157th pick overall. Where y'all trying to go with that? Let's see. Where do you want me to start? Do you want me to just talk about the guys who are best available, or do you want to go to a certain position? Mike Rose, what's going on with you, my guy? I don't know why my camera's not working. But again, real quick, shout out one more time to my guy, I Shine, with the big donation. Just showing much love. Appreciate that, dude, 100%. So we want to look at safety. Let's look at best available. Let me just run it down real quick. So we got that same center, which I don't think you guys want to go back-to-back centers. We got Nico Collins out of Michigan. We got Patrick Johnson, Ed Rusher out of Tulane. We got James Wiggins, Cincinnati safety. We got Paulson. Here we go. Adubo. We got Paulson Adubo, cornerback out of Stanford. I don't know if you like that. We got Kylan Hill, H-back out of Mississippi State. Let me go back to StreamYard so y'all can see what y'all saying. Row one more said, Victory, why you let them pick Najee? Man, I was trying to get Eric Stokes, but I got overruled. So we got a bunch of Wiggins. Looks like y'all want me to take James Wiggins. James Wiggins, safety out of Cincinnati. Safety. Cornerback. Let me see the best of it. So it's definitely should be out of these two. Paulson Adubo, cornerback out of Stanford, or James Wiggins, safety out of Cincinnati. Looks like Wiggins is taking the lead. Victory said Najee is that guy. Listen to Victory. Y'all get laughed at. right, we're gonna go Wiggins. Bang. James Wiggins, safety out of Cincinnati. Let's go. Let's see what's going on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. There's been a lot of technical difficulties between me pronouncing people's name and my camera just turning off, and the camera light's on. It's a webcam, so I don't understand why it's not working. I probably got to go back out and in, and since I don't got nobody else to stay in here, if I go out, I'm going to end it. So, kind of stinks. All right, Eagles are on the board. Shout out to everybody in the chat. If you haven't done it, smash the like button for your boy. Greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get back to it. So, where do we go to see who we took, who we have taken already? I don't see where it says that. Take Alabama quarterback? Huh? He gone. He long gone. Roman Moore said we got the spirit of Howie Roseman in us. Y'all crazy. Let's see. Where does this say the players we have taken so we can look already? We only got a couple more picks, I guess. We got 3 more picks. I think we could rock out. So where do y'all want to go from here? Add to the quarterback factory now. Y'all want to take a quarterback now for just GP? Let's see. It's up to you. But if we look at best players available, Riley Cole, linebacker out of South Alabama. Sedarius Hutcherson, guard out of South Carolina. Tamorion Terry, wide receiver out of Florida State. And I'm probably butchering these guys' names. Sam Ellinger, quarterback out of Texas. Felipe Franks, quarterback out of Arkansas. These are the best available I'm naming. Ernest Jones, linebacker out of South Carolina. Kalen Granson, tight end out of SMU. Alaric Jackson, tackle out of Ohio. Iowa. I said Ohio. Iowa. And Cole Van Lennon, tackle out of Wisconsin. Who y'all got? Terry, wide receiver. Amir Slap said, I think Howie would have done better than this. Yeah, listen, I also agree that the Jabril Cox in the second was kind of a reach. Felipe Franks, do you guys want to go quarterback, or do you want to take a sleeper wide receiver and Terry? Edge rusher. We can look at edge rusher. If we just go to the edge rushers, if that's what you want, what do y'all want to do? We got a couple O-lines. We got a couple edge rushers. If we draft a quarterback in the first, I'm going to lose my stuff. Wheezy, I agree with you, my guy. Absolutely. Jabril equals frustrated. So we got a couple Franks. It looks like we want to go quarterback now. We are late in the draft. What is this? This is pick number 5 or this is what we have. 5, 6. We did get a cornerback. Mir Slap. We did. Looks like everybody's saying quarterback. We're going to go Frank. Felipe Frank out of Arkansas. Shout out to you guys. Oh, now we got a bunch of Terrys coming in. Terry would have been nice. And I think we're just going to grab a veteran. We're going to do one more after this. We're going to go a little faster, a little bit more smoother. I'm not going to have no more technical difficulties because I don't care about my camera at this point. We do need we definitely can use a defensive end. Here we go. We're on a board again. So where do y'all want to look? If you look at best players available, it's the third one is Ed Rusher, Demetrius Taylor out of Appalachian State. If we want to go edge rusher, we got Demetrius Taylor out of Appalachian State as the third best available. Where do y'all want to go? I'm going to pull on the screen. There you go. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 best available players. Do you like anybody here, or do you want me to go to a certain position? Eagle as Landon is saying O-line. Hannah is saying defensive end. We did take an offensive lineman, a center. We haven't took no edge rushers. I don't know where y'all stand with edge rushers being I think it's a little importance, but it's definitely the tail end of the draft importance. We do got best player available, number 3 on the board, Demetrius Taylor. What are y'all thinking? Safety Trey Norwood. We did take a safety though already. Didn't we take a safety already? Mir? Victory said I said take an edge rusher in a third. We took your boy Najee. Yeah, Taylor is an edge. So if we look at the offensive linemen, if I actually type in, if I search offensive lineman, do you want inside offensive lineman or offensive tackle? Let's look. If we look at offensive tackles, is Josh Ball, Carson Green, and William Sherman is a top 3. If we look at inside offensive lineman, it's Michael Minette, which is also on the best available, right above Demetrius Taylor. So let's look. If you want offensive line, let's go back to all. It should pretty much come out of these two then. Hold up. So if you look here, these are the 7 best players available. You got Michael Minette out of Penn State center. Oh, he's a center though. You guys want a guard. But we do got the edge rusher there, which we did not take an edge. I see a lot of Taylors. Solo Bolo said, take a kicker. I mean, we got Jake Elliott on his long, big contract. Look at the edge list. So you don't want the best of available edge. You want to look at the list. Hey, be more careful. Make sure you pay. I'm going to be dropping a channel members video tonight. Pay attention. There's a cash prize. Whoever wins. So I'll be dropping it tonight a little bit after this. It's not going to be a long video. It's going to give you the instructions how to win some money. Let's go to the edge rushers. So Demetrius Taylor out of Appalachian State, William Bradley King out of Baylor, LeBrian Ray out of Alabama, Janarius Robinson out of Florida State, and Jamar Watson out of Kentucky. Malcolm out of Buffalo. Where y'all minds at with this? Gerardo said the quarterback pick hurt. We don't need a quarterback. Yeah, I'm under the impression we're just going to sign a veteran for cheap, and that's it. Some people say don't take quarterback early, but take it late to be your backup. So if we had to look at this edge rush list, who y'all got? Defensive lineman? Take Taylor, gang. Taylor. Let's see what y'all got. We trying to get an edge. We haven't picked one at all, and we're late. We only got 2 more picks left. So we got to cut. We got 2 Rays, and we got like 6 Taylors. I'm going to let it marinate for another 10 seconds. Hopefully we sign Tyrod Taylor for a backup quarterback. Yeah, I would like that. I mean, I wouldn't want to waste the draft. I'm not saying it's wasting the draft pick because then we save some money for free agency, but I would like to sign a backup for veteran minimum, and then that's it. So we don't have to waste a sleeper pick on a quarterback. But Taylor's looking like it's good, but that they did said I never seen Taylor play, but he's only 6'1". All I know is that LeBrian Ray is from Alabama, so he has that hard coaching. He knows more of a pro system, but I don't know, man. Let me know. Demetrius Taylor's ranked 218. Ray's baby back ribs Ray is ranked 271. Let me know. Roll Eagles roll, right? So Taylor definitely got the most votes. I'm going to go with Taylor on this one. Like I said, we're going to probably run it back one more time. We got one more pick. We're going to run it back one more time. And listen, I think the next time we do this, I'm going to see if Gate City and Philly Fresh want to do one where we definitely take your input, but Gate, I'll let Gate control it because he's better with these, controlling this. I'll run the stream and I'll pull up your comments, but I'll let Gate City control the moving of the draft and we'll rock out. So, last pick, who we taking? I'm gonna let it be best player available unless y'all want to go somewhere. What we doing? Let's see. What am I talking about? Defensive tackle, Mustafa Johnson. Wide receiver, Jalen Virgil. Halfback, Brendan Knox. Defensive lineman, Taquan Graham. Ed rusher, William Bradley King. Tackle, Josh Ball out of Marshall. Safety, Jacoby Stevenson out of LSU. Where y'all want to go? Let me know the position y'all want to go. Solo Bolo said, find a rugby player. Yo, find the rugby player in the 7th round. He's going to get it done. So what do y'all want? Get Dax Malign, Josh Ball. What we got going? My bad. I got a text message in the call. What we got going on? So y'all want to tackle? Find the next Jalen Mills? Linebacker again? Hey, we can always go linebacker to get some depth. We only got one. Not like he's going to change the whole persona. We got D tackle, guard, offensive tackle, and Ball. I mean, Josh Ball. So it looks like Josh Ball's getting steam. Josh Ball's a tackle. Look up, get Dax Malign, wide receiver. I'm going to see if he's still here. He is here. Dax Malign out of BYU. So he was a receiver with Zach Wilson. Shout out to my guy Mir Slat. Listen, Mir Slat sent me like a 3-page book on these people. So I'm definitely going to be diving into people that Mir Slat been telling me on my inbox on Twitter. Shout out to my guy. So it looks like Josh Ball's taking the lead. We can never complain about Howie with this draft. Hey, yo. Hey, it was y'all guys. I'm not co-signing this draft. And the thing is, it's not all you guys because it's a majority rule type thing. So it's not one person saying this. It's a majority rule. So shout out to you guys. So we're going to go to tackle and end this draft. Look back and see what we did. We had some ups and downs in this draft. Definitely. So we're just going to take Ball. We're going to head up on out of here. I'm not getting out of here, but let's see. Get Dax. Oh, my God. Big sleeper. Better than Michael Pittman. Oh, my God. He balled up with Wilson. Hey, hey, shout out to you, Mir Slab, because, the sleeper people definitely been the one who've been hitting me back. So I'm going to definitely study his tape and also hit him up and see if he would like to come on the channel. Victory to the majority sus. Draft grade D+. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's go. So Devontae Smith, we got an A+ for him. Jabril Cox, we got a B+. Najee Harris, we got a B+. Benjamin St. Just, we got a B+. Josh Myers, we got a C+. James Wiggins, we got a B+. Felipe Frank, we got a C+. Demetrius Taylor, we got a B+. And Josh Ball, we got a C+. Overall grade, they're being friendly with us, but we got a B+. Overall grade is a B+. Let's look at it one more time. 6th pick, Devontae Smith, A+. Jabril Cox, linebacker LSU, B+. 70. Najee Harris, running back out of Alabama, B plus. 84 overall pick, cornerback Benjamin St. Juste out of Minnesota, B plus. 151 pick, center out of Ohio State, Josh Meyer, C plus. 157, James Wiggins, safety out of Cincinnati, B plus. 191, Felipe Franks, quarterback out of Arkansas, C plus. 220, Demetrius Taylor, edge rusher out of Appalachian State, B plus. And last but not least, 232, Josh Ball, tackle out of Marshall, C plus. Hey, they said it's a B plus, but it's cool. It's cool. Philly the podcast said take the kicker. I'll take the B plus. Okay, we're gonna run it back one more time. Let me know. Do y'all want to change any of the settings? We're going to run it back one more time. And I'm sorry that my camera is not working. Do not understand why. I mean, y'all don't really got to see me anyways. Let's look. I'm going to download it. I'm going to put these in a thing. These are what you guys did. I'm going to put both of them up. So let's go to the new mock draft. So let me know. Do you guys want to change the care for positional value? The randomness? Random went less. So what do y'all want to do there? Do y'all want to change? Be more careful. Said no trades. Wow. No, this one's going to be with trades too. So if you want to trade, let me know. See, it's hard to trade because it's not just my pick. It's majority rules. We'll make it faster. All right, so we made it faster. So it's going to skip through everybody. Let me know what you want when it comes to care for positional value. And like I said, we can do more trades. The reason I didn't trade because y'all got to tell me to trade. And if one person tells me to trade, but 10 other people tell me to pick a position, I got to listen to you guys. So let me know. What are we doing with the care for positional value? You want to keep it in the middle or do you want to make it less or more? I don't know. We can keep it in the middle if you want. I'm going to take randomness down a little bit. Leave everything in the middle. Philly says, I know who he is. I was being sarcastic. All right, we're going to leave everything out. We're going to run it back one more time, I guess. Here we go. We're going to leave it normal. I was going to take randomness down so we don't get no randomness, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go. We're going to click on the Eagles and we're going to draft. Here we go. So let's look. See? Now look, Justin Fields went number 1 and Trevor Lawrence went number 2. That's why I like to take randomness down. Penny Swell, Micah Parsons, Patrick Surtain. So Jamar Chase is on the board. Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. Now this is where we're going to figure out who you guys really like. You have the opportunity to take Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. Who y'all taking? We got 74 people in here. I want to know who you guys are going to take. Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. All right, give my wallet. Go downstairs, Pop.
Can we open this juice?
Ask Mommy.
No, he's going to...
How you going to come all the way up here for me to open you up a juice?
Because I was not opening it.
Because maybe she don't want you to drink the juice. You need to drink water. It's healthy. Get up out of here. Okay. Love you. Bye. Okay. All right, so let's go. Coconut 73 in the building. What's going on? All right, listen. Now I really want to know where y'all stand with the Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith pick. Let's look who's available. Let's all. I mean, we do got Zach Wilson from BYU. We got Jamar Chase, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is in here too. Elijah, go get Mommy and tell him that he's coming upstairs. Hold on one second, everybody. Sorry. All right, we back. Sorry. So I didn't see no comments and I got kids just climbing on buildings and stuff like that. It's crazy. Anyways, I want to know where you guys are at with Jamar Chase, but let's look at everybody there. We do got Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith, Kyle Pitts, Jamar Chase. Where y'all going with the first pick? Y'all want to trade? If y'all want to trade, you got to say it in the chat. So they're saying trade back with Denver. 2 times says Chase. Trade back with Denver. Trade. No take Chase. Chase. Look at available trades. All right, let's look at the available trades. 7 teams which trade with 17. Wait. All right. So the teams that are interested are the Giants, the Niners at 12, the Chargers at 13, the Cardinals at 16, the Raiders at 17, and the Bears at 20. If we trade back, the teams that are interested are the 11th pick, the 12th pick, the 13th, the 16th, the 17th, the 20th. Do y'all want to trade back or do y'all want to take? I mean, Jamar Chase is just like, hey guys, how you doing? Trade back to 7. I mean, we can ask him to, we can ask number 7, but I don't know what he's gonna give us. I'm just telling you the teams that were interested. So what do you want me to offer him? I can offer the 7th for the 6th, and they give us the 88th or the 112th. What do you want to do? Now we got a bunch of people saying take Chase. Take Chase. All right. Do or die. I'm gonna let y'all rock out the next 10 seconds. You guys got 10 seconds to drop as much as you get in the chat, and I'm gonna go off this because we got to get this one faster because my house is turning into a jungle gym. So here we go. Let's go. Well, who we got? Chase, trade, or Devontae Smith, or Kyle Pitts? They rejected my first trade. They were like, "You trying to rape me?" Pause. All right. So we see the chat. Chat's going crazy with the Chase. Offer a trade. We got to go Jamar Chase at 6. Hopefully he falls to us. Jamar Chase. We could trade back the 2nd if y'all want. Let's see. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Chase just started getting too much steam at the end. All right, we back on the clock. Here we go. Eagles on the clock. 2nd pick, number 38 overall. Who we going? We got the guard for Ohio State, Wyatt Davis. We got Alex Leatherwood, tackle out of Alabama. We got the tackle out of Stanford, Walker Little. Where are we going now? Do we want to trade this one back? Let me know. Do we want to trade this one back? The best the highest ranked quarterback, the highest ranked cornerback on the board is like 12 down, and it's Tay Gawan out of UFC. And then you got Tyson Campbell out of Georgia. They're good, but that's a reach. That's even farther down than Jabril Cox was, and we picked him last time. Do we trade back this time? Leatherwood would be a legit tackle. Alabama tackle. He's been blocking for Tua. He's been blocking for Mac Jones. Was in a pro system. He's rated as like the like their like the third or between third and fifth in offensive tackles in this draft. Last time I looked at it. Do we go Leatherwood or do we drop back? Leatherwood or trade back? I mean, I can repeat everybody in there, but you got the guard out of Ohio State, Wyatt Davis. You got the tackle out of Alabama, Alex Leatherwood. You got a couple other guys. You got the safety out of TCU, Darius Washington, or we could trade back. Davis? Who's Davis? Who's Davis? Oh, Wyatt Davis. My bad. I see. I hate when it's so everybody's different. I got to go to the majority. So are we gonna go Leatherwood? Or are we gonna go Davis? Are we gonna go we're gonna go the best guard, the best tackle, or are we gonna trade back? Victory, say some answers instead of saying shaking my head. What's the available trade? Let's see what the available trade is. One team wants to trade with us, and it's the Indianapolis Colts would trade us to 53. They will give us the 53. Hold up. We can ask him for the 53rd and the 126 for the 38th. That's really not too enticing to me, though. I don't know about you guys. That's why I like when Gate City talks about the trading back. Just take the left tackle. Mike hit that little check box. You want me to force the trade? So it looks like Leatherwood is getting a lot of steam now. Davis, Victory said no. Ask for a trade. Nah, we can't be forcing trades. Brooks can't stay healthy equals Davis. So it looks like looks like you guys want the guard out of Ohio State over the tackle out of Alabama. I do or die now. I'm going to look at the chat. No spamming. Next 10 seconds. Are we taking Wyatt Davis, guard out of Ohio State, or Alex Leatherwood, tackle out of Alabama? It's so close. Anything else with Indy, I'm okay with. The tackle can play. So we got Davis, Leatherwood, Davis, Leatherwood. Ooh, why y'all gotta do this to me? It's so close. I need some clarity. iShine said we deep at tackle. If healthy. All right. Davis is winning. We're going to take the guard. All right, Davis. Don't kill the messenger. All right, let's go. Lane Johnson is a candidate for being out. Lane Johnson is a candidate for being out. All right, here we go. Top available is cornerback Javon Holland out of Oregon. Edge rusher Joseph Asias out of Texas. Running back Najee Harris out of Alabama. Tackle Jalen Mayfield out of Michigan. Running back Michael Carter. Defensive tackle Tyler Shelvin. Where we going? Where we going? I'm liking the cornerback this time. I'm liking the cornerback. Holland. I mean, you can get a third round cornerback. I'm liking it. Hey, Vic 3 and channel members, we're gonna do a channel member draft too, where I have you guys on here and you guys pick the draft. Legitly, the guys on the screen. So channel members, roam one more. Vic 3. I saw someone else in here too. I know you guys are like, dang, they're not picking nobody. I'm always opposite the majority. I'm gonna have you guys on. Like I said, just keep your eyes open for a community post saying when you guys are available, whenever you guys are available. Because again, you don't have to put your camera on the screen, but you guys will be on the screen able to talk and pick. Be more careful. You're another one who's definitely not in the majority. Be more careful. One more. Vic 3. You 3, and I'm going to ask others too, but especially you guys get on here because I want to know your takes too. But listen, right now we got this. Who we taking? Are we taking Holland, the cornerback out of Oregon? Are we taking Najee Harris again? Or are we taking the cornerback out of Oregon, Javon Holland? Let me see. I saw a bunch of Hollands. B. Jordan, what's going on with you? Yang Gang, what's going on? Yang Gang says Javon Hollands. I see a lot of Hollands. Eagles, Flyers, Brian, you definitely can come on too. Roam one more. Finally, he's like, I'm finally in the majority. Be more careful. I can't wait for you to get on here. We could do something this weekend or early next week because you're going to be like, trade back. Gate City be on that trade back too. Not enough people say trade back, but I'm going to definitely get you on the trade back. So we're going to take Javon Holland since he's been going off. Finally, a cornerback earlier. Let's see what we got next. Okay, next pick. We're up. Do we want to look at a certain position or do we want to still look at the best players available? Let me know in the chat. Do we want to look at a certain position or do we want to look at best players available? Hey, listen, if anybody wants to join channel memberships, you can look. The link is in the description. We have 3 tiers. You can pick any tier you want. They all have different things. But just for GP, and I'll be trying to tell the channel members, I am dropping a channel member video. There is a contest coming up soon. Shout out to my guy, Eagles, Flyers, Brian Fuller, number 1, with the $5 super chat. He said Holland, and we went that way, my guy. We took Holland. So now what I'm asking you guys is this. Do you guys want to look at a certain position or do you guys want to stay best player available for the 2nd, 3rd round pick? Let's look. Best available right now is this. I just moved the screen down to see the best available. Brian Wastemore said, let's look at linebacker. Mirror Slat says linebacker. Solo Bowl said, Philly Mike, what round did Cox go in this draft? Let's see. Jabril Cox. Jabril Cox went in the 2nd. So we picked 38. He went 54. So he did go about 14 spots after us. So you guys want to look at linebackers. Let's go to get the best linebacker because we didn't spend linebacker. So let's go to the linebacker position. And let's look. So the best linebackers we got, let's bring it down. These are the best linebackers on the board. Jamian Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky. Chaz Surratt, linebacker out of North Carolina. Monty Rice, linebacker out of Georgia. Dylan Moses, linebacker out of Alabama. And Pete Werner, linebacker out of Ohio State. Now remember, in this draft, we went Jamar Chase. We went guard out of Ohio State, Wyatt Davis, and we just took cornerback out of Oregon, Javon Holland. So we went wide receiver, who's a stud. We went wide receiver, offensive line, cornerback. Best player available will be another tackle. If we go best player available, it's another offensive lineman. But if we go linebacker, you can get a quality linebacker in Moses or Surratt. Let me look real quick again. Let me see where these guys are ranking on the best player available. So if you look at best player available, you got cornerback. Oh, we got a linebacker from Kentucky, Jamin Davis, who I don't really know too much about Jamin Davis. I don't know if anybody in the chat does, but he's ranked pretty high. He's the fourth graded best player available who's a linebacker. So y'all want a linebacker, I understand, because we definitely got to fill that spot and we can't go too deep. We need somebody who can actually get some minutes. So a lot of people are saying Chaz. It looks like it's coming down to Chaz Marat, Jamin Davis, or Mose. Mayor Slat said I do. Moses or Davis or best player available. Ed Oliver, what's going on with you, my guy? He said Howie Roseman can't draft. Hail to the football team. What football team? I mean, there's 32 football teams. You got to be more specific. Take Davis, Mike. All right, so look, chat, I'm gonna need y'all to do y'all thing. Try not to spam too much, but go ahead. Are we getting Jermaine Davis, Chaz Surratt? I mean, Dylan Moses has fallen. I don't think we should get Dylan Moses. I think it should be out of Surratt or Davis. That's just me, but you guys are picking. It's you guys. Oh, now we got Dylan Moses back up in here. But Dylan Moses, to them, again, this ain't the Bible when it comes to the order of these guys, but Dylan Moses is behind a lot of people. Vic 3, I know who he's talking about. I love messing with him like that. He texts me all the time, and then he always ends it with hail to the football team. And I always text him back, what football team? Now he can say the football team that won the division. He always gets me with that. So shout out to him. Dang, Rome one more coming in different, talking about Monty Rice, linebacker out of Georgia. Be more careful, said how we can't draft. We should be fired in the middle. Hey, you know what Howie stands for? Instead of HOWIE, it's HOWWE. So how we as a group can draft. Oh man, this is tough. Moses is coming up strong a little bit, but it looked like Davis was winning. Surratt was filled in the chat in the beginning, but now it looks like Davis. I mean, I'm not sure. Chris P. So far, we took Jamar Chase. Then in the second round, we took guard out of Ohio State, Wyatt Davis. In the third round, we took Javon Holland, cornerback out of Oregon. And now we are on our third round pick. So we went wide receiver in Chase, guard in Davis, cornerback in Holland. And now we are looking. And right now we're trying to see what linebacker we should take. Best player available does have a linebacker in Jamin Davis. Let me know. This one we're stuck on because of the comments. Did we draft better than Howie? I'm not sure. What did Jeremy say? Davis over Rice over Saran over Morris. So that's the order. Hey. All right, we got it. Here's the countdown. I need to see what you guys, he said, nice, but you should have gotten a tackle. It's a deep tackle class. Yeah. Chris, it was Wyatt Davis, guard out of Ohio State, versus Alex Leatherhood or Leather something for a tackle out of Alabama. And everybody took Davis. They said we were good at a guard. But listen, here we go. Are we taking Davis? Shout out to the devil. All right, looks like we're going to take Davis. Jamin Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky. Don't kill the messenger. B More said Chaz. Dang. Chaz Surratt is my guy. I like Chaz Surratt out of North Carolina. He's a little leather hood. I said leather stud, leather bud, leather hood, leather. I don't know. I would have took Alex Leatherhood, to be honest. I always take a tackle over a guard, especially when you're talking about early. iShine said Davis is an impact stud. Look him up. Shout out to you guys. Here we go. We are back on the clock. So again, we got a linebacker, we got a cornerback, we got an offensive lineman, we got a wide receiver. Let's go to best player available, which we are at. If we look at best player available, D'Angelo Malone, edge rusher out of Western Kentucky. Nico Collins, wide receiver out of Michigan. Here you go, Chubba Hubbard, running back out of Oklahoma State. Trey Sermon, running back out of Ohio State. Hunter Long, tight end out of Boston College. And Brady Christensen, tackle out of BYU. What are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? See if Swan Wade's there. Listen, this will be the time to get the running back. So, because now we are on the 4th round pick, which is still important. But if you do want to impact running back to play alongside of Miles Sanders, now will be. I like getting Chubba in the 4th better than getting Najee Harris in the 1st, 3rd. I'm not saying Chubba's better than him, but I'm saying if you look at the value. We did draft Chase, and we do have Jalen Reagor, Travis Fulgham, Greg Ward Jr., John Hightower. So I don't want to get too wide receiver heavy. Because we do got some wide receivers that are going to be on the team. So we do need a safety as well. So let's look. I don't see the highest greatest safety. Oh, there we go. James Wiggins, safety out of Cincinnati. So do we go safety here or do we go running back? Now, again, I will never take a running back early with all our needs, but we are on our 5th round. This is the 5th round pick, right? Because we don't have a 4th. This is the 5th round pick. Just out of the names mentioned, the tackle out of BYU and Nico Collins will be good if you're going to best player available. I hear you. Chubbard is right there though, and when you look at best player available, he's right there. He's right under Collins. So if you look at best player available, it's D'Angelo Malone, edge rusher, Nico Collins, and then Chubba Wubba, whatever. Pause. Wiggins is there at safety, which we do need safety too. So I think you guys are talking about you're pretty much narrowing it down to who do you guys want? Wiggins, safety, and Wiggins. Or running back in Hubbard. I don't know. Chubba. Preto said Hubbard or Long. There is a tight end there. Remember, we didn't go Kyle Pitts and stuff, and we do run, you can mess with a tight end there too. No need for safety. Holland is a safety. Hey, I think you want to use him at corner, but hey, you can rotate guys. Let me know. I need y'all to do y'all thing in the chat because this ain't up to me. So Chubb is getting a lot of speed, a lot of steam. Wiggins is coming a little bit in too. But listen, if we take the safety now, will Trey Sermon or Chubb still be there? I don't know. Chris P said Chubb. Sports fan said Chubb. Infamous Paco said Chubb. Yonker said Sermon or safety. Presto said Holland is a slot. Be more careful so we have a million tight ends on our roster. I agree. So let's go. Wiggins or Hubbard? DB. Yang Gang just wants all the DBs, but I ain't mad at him for thinking that way. After seeing how bad our DBs are, I ain't mad at him for thinking that way. So Wiggins and Chubb is close. It's close. We either go running back or safety. And it looks like the running back is, every time I think the running back is gaining steam, boom, I see a bunch of Wiggins come through. Infamous Paco said, we're going to sign Malik Hooker. Grab Hubbard. We did take Wiggins last time. It's close. But I'm going to go Oklahoma State running back, Chubba Wubba. Oh, man, it broke my heart. Here we go. We're back on the clock. And Wiggins is still there. We're back on the clock. We took Chubb. Now, do we want to go safety with Wiggins? Are y'all cool with getting Wiggins now? The tackle out of look, we can get the tackle out of BYU, Brady Christensen, or we can get James Wiggins out of Cincinnati, safety. Now Wiggins. Jeremy said Wiggins is a bum. Caden Stearns over Wiggins. Let's see who's Caden Stearns. Let's go to safety real quick. Caden Stern out of Texas. He's the third-ranked safety in there. And that's why, listen, shout out to the people who are putting me onto these deep sleepers. Because, again, once I find them, I go research and not just do the highlights, but I try to find their worst game and their best game on what scouts say. This is where he struggled. This is where he was good in the game. And then I try to look and see what they got. Be more careful is the only one that keeps saying, look at the trades. I can't wait to do this with Gate City because I'll let Gate City do it. And even if, and when me, Gate, and Fresh come in here and do it, we're going to listen to you guys, but it's going to be more about what we want instead of about what you guys want. We're going to listen though. But Gate is going to love the trading back and B More is going to be like, let's go. Let's go. So what are we looking at though? Are we looking at, let's click this off. We're back to best player available. We could get a tackle. What does it hurt to just show what the trade is available? All right, let's look. Let's look. The trade available. Hold up. Is the Green Bay's team interested? Green Bay Packers. Next pick, 174. But it doesn't show what they're offering. It just shows that they're interested, and it tells you to make the offer. So they got the 174 pick. So we could probably ask, we give them the 155 for the 174 and the 214. You could probably do something of that sort, but this one's weird when it comes to asking trade. It shows you who's interested and not. So now it looks like it's coming down to the tackle versus the safety. Looks like y'all talking about Christensen or Wiggins. Be more careful. Like, I'm liking that 174, 214, 254. Stearns. Caleb Stearns. Jeremy said, the heck anybody wants Wiggins for? Hey, do you guys rather have Stearns over Wiggins? We can go Stearns if y'all want. Let's just look real quick. Let's see. The linebackers show these. You got Britt, you got KJ Britt, Garrett Wallow, Riley Cole, Ernest Jones, Tony Fields, Tough, Borland. Let's go to, if we're gonna go safety, let's see. We Caleb Stearns is here. Do y'all want Caleb Stearns? Let me know in the chat. I just gotta go with the chat. Stearns is from Texas. What's Wiggins' first name? Wiggins' first name is James. James Wiggins. Yang Gang 22 said Stearns. Now Stearns is getting a lot of heat. Solo Bolo's like, get back to the offensive line. We do got a tackle there, and Brady Christensen. Stearns or Christensen? Yang Gang's like, let's go back to DB. Never mind. Jeremy said, I'll never let y'all down. Sturge is legit. Gavin said James. Man, this is getting tough. I hate when it's too close because it's really I'm not supposed to have no say in this. This is supposed to be all you guys, but I gotta be a majority rule. So look, all right. Let's go this. Or let's try to narrow it down. Offensive line or safety. Let's go there first. So then I can get the offensive lineman guy or the safety guys out of my mouth. So we're gonna go offensive line or safety on this pick. Jeremy said, ain't getting a majority. I just needed to lean on something. I needed to lean on something. So I'm trying to see if we can get. All right, so we got one safety in there. We got safety, and we got two offensive lines. You know me, go with the lineman. Safety, pause. Stearns. See, be more careful is pretty much saying is either Stearns is safety or the offensive tackle. That's what I'm trying to get off. I'm trying to know if it's Stearns or Christensen. I mean, Hollins, I guess, can play safeties according to Presto. And you can never go wrong with a tackle, man. You saw how bad our offensive line was last year, bro. It's always good to get some depth. And right now, if you go back to best player available, the tackle's up there. The tackle's the fourth one on the board. Chris P said Wiggins has a higher ceiling. Aishan said Hollins is a slot, Mike. Yeah, they're saying that he can play slot / safety. Some slot players can play safety. I don't know. I have to do more research. Y'all killing me with this pick. PFF rankings are bad because Wiggins is not best safety available. Exactly. I should have listen. And again, what I'm going to ask you guys to do, listen, when this is over, I'm going to post these 2 mock drafts on my community post. I'm also going to tag Gate City and Philly Fresh. If you guys have a better preferred site, whether it's the Draft Network, whether it's Pro Football Network, whether it's Fan Speak, these are all other ones that we can do. So let me know if you guys, the next one when we do it with a group of people with Gate City and Philly Fresh, if you guys want Fan Speak, the Draft Network, all that. So we're just going to go ahead and take Stearns. We're just going to take Stearns. Don't kill me. Actually, we're going to take the tackle. Take the tackle because Stearns might be there because of how they have him ranked. That one was close. Yang Gang said yes, and then I dipped on it. Let's see if Stearns is still there. He should be there still. And he is not. I done screwed it up for you guys. Hold on one second. I gotta take this call. Hey, shout out to Jeremy. He said Mike pulled a Howie. You know what I was saying is Stearns was getting a lot of groove too, but I couldn't. That was one of them 50-50. Like you said, nobody's gonna be majority rules. But listen, Stearns was so far down on the safety pool. Hey, stop it, Chris, because you wanted Wiggins anyways. You wanted Wiggins anyways. But listen. Stern was so far down on the best player available pool / the safety pool. I was like, you know what? It's like a 50-50 between an offensive lineman. Mike, don't try to justify that shit. Yo, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all were definitely on the offensive lineman was gaining mad steam. All right, let's go. Where we at now? Let's go to best player available. Best player available. These are the best players available. Mike Roseman, shout out to you. It's all good. I'll take it. You had people saying Wiggins. You had people saying Stern. Stern started to gain a lot of traction, and I was so close to taking Stern. And then I saw a bunch of offensive line, and I just had to say, you know what? We'll go offensive line. I pulled a Howie. I'll take it. I'll take that one on the chin. I wish there was a redo button. I wish there was a redo button. But go ahead, let's go. We got the tight end out of Virginia, Tony Palangin. We got Jarrett Patterson, running back out of Buffalo, Shane. Don't know, out of quarterback out of SMU. We got cornerback out of Florida, Marco Wilson. Guard from Notre Dame, Tommy Kramer. Wide receiver, Austin Watkins. And linebacker, Ernest Jones. Do you guys have a certain position you guys want me to go to? Yeah, but we took a tackle. So now we got a guard and a tackle. Yeah, I guess we could have took Stern. You know what I mean? Maybe, but listen, there were people in the chat saying lineman. You want to what position do you guys want to go to with this pick? We got 3 more picks left. Jeremy, we got a running back. So y'all want to look at DB? Laughing my butt off. You should have taken Stearns, not could have. What running back we take? We took Chuba. Marco Wilson is the cornerback, is the highest ranked cornerback. We can go edge. Listen, there was people in the chat that says Javon Hollins can play safety. That's also, so when people started hearing that Javon Hollins can play safety, people were leaning more to the lineman. I'm not going crazy. I'm reading the comments. Marco Wilson or edge or tight end. Wilson cornerback, says Presto. Do not take Marco Wilson. He is absolute trash. I know it's fake, but he actually stinks. Can we draft Chris Ballard? What position? I'm just asking y'all, where do y'all want to go with this? We got 3 more picks, 192, 219, and 232. What position, y'all? Let's talk about a position. So again, we got a running back, we got our linebacker, we got a wide receiver, we got a guard and a tackle. So we really can look at we got a corner. We can look at, if you want to look at defensive positions, we can look at corner again. You can look at safety. You can look at edge. If you look at offense, you can take a tight end. Might get the cornerback you interviewed or that wide receiver you interviewed. SS Philly said, we can take EDP for... Chris P said, we already have so many guards. I would have took Leatherwood. And then that's what I would have took. But they wanted Davis. Like, who throws a shoe? I don't know what you're talking about. But listen, guys, where are we going? Where are we going here? I'm ready. I'm past my time. That's also why. iShine said, wait, what? Let's go back to StreamYard. I can barely see. SS Philly laughing, loving it. iShine said edge or tight end. You want to go to edge? All right, let's go to best player available and see what comes up first. So we got the cornerback. No, they don't want him. Linebacker. We got tight end Kalen Granson. You want tight end Kalen Granson? The best edge would be Victor Dimukaja out of Duke. So we want Victor Dimukaja out of Duke, or do we want Kalen Granson out of SMU? So we want the edge rusher or the tight end? It just shows the needs as cornerback and linebacker. But Mike, when you gonna have me on your show and do a real mock draft? We gonna talk about it, my guy. I gotta get my channel members first, but we gonna see about doing something. Is Trey McKinney's there, tight end? Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's go to tight ends. It's a lot harder when you gotta now we only got like 60 people in here, but when you got 70 people in here and they're all picking positions, it's tough. It's tough. Tight end, there is Trey McKinney. He's ranked in the 215s though. He's ranked to go 215, and we do have a 219 pick. Will he be there? Kevin F.U. Hunter Long is not there no more. He's gone. Let's take the edge rusher and get some defense. And then we'll try to come back to tight end. Y'all want the edge rusher? Y'all good with the edge rusher? Jeremy says, screw their ranks. All right, so let's go. Here we go. Do we want tight end McKitt or edge rusher Demukaja? And I'm probably breaking their names. Let me go. Chat, do your thing. I'm counting to 10. Demukaja or McKitty? Mike, you blew it on Stearns. Just say edge or tight end. You don't even have to write his name. I'm going to count to 15. Whatever I see more in the next 15 seconds. Edge or tight end. We got a couple edge. Looks like edge is winning. 7-8 seconds left. I'm gonna check your mock draft out, Victory. That's the competition. Listen, channel members. The video's gonna drop, and it's gonna be whoever has the best mock draft is gonna get bread. That's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna try to do one with the regular subscribers too. I'm gonna try to do one, but it's gonna be a lot. So I gotta get on my game before I do that, because I know Mir Slat's gonna want to enter and everybody's gonna want to enter. But I'm doing one for the channel members, and the winner is going to walk away with a nice chunk of change. But it looks like the edge rusher won. Jeremy's going to call me Howie Roseman again. Here we go. We got to get this done because now I'm getting too many phone calls. Austin Yonker, shout out to you. He's like, a second ago, everybody wanted tight end, right? And now all the edges come in. All right, we're back on the board. If we look at best player available, where we want to go, Warren Jackson. My guy's saying already, Warren Jackson, wide receiver out of Colorado State. Hey, tight end, Trey McKinney, still on the board. Jeremy, your boy, tight end, Trey McKinney is still on the board. He said Mike spamming edge with fake accounts. You're killing me. Chris P, I agree 100%. Let's take the tight end. Let's take McKitty. McKitty. He said, Mike, you're a lucky dude. You got this one. I got him. So I got the edge rusher and the tight end. Here we go. Now we got one more pick left. And then we out. And remember, I'm going to post these on the community post. I'm going to post both of these. Well, who we taking? Let's go look at best player available. Or do we want to look at a position? It's the last pick of the draft. We took McKitty. We took McKitty. We took him. We took him. Now, who's the last pick of the draft? If you look at best player available, it's Ed Rusher, Taron Jackson, defensive tackle O'Brien Goodson, running back Brendan Knox, linebacker Tony Fields II. What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do with this last and final pick? Richard Ruth, what's going on with you? If you know Kitty, Dallas might get butt hurt and get trade to Indy. And get trades to Indy. Repeat that, Richard. Elliott needs competition. Quarterback, cornerback. What position do y'all want to go? Y'all got to let me know in the chat. Listen, guys, I'm going to be doing a competition for cash prize for whoever has the best mock draft. I don't know all the rules yet for the regular subscribers because there's going to be so many of them. And we're not doing that one yet. That one comes later. And I don't know how much the money is, but I do got for the channel members. Make sure y'all watch the video I'm going to drop tonight. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to give you the instructions in a video. It's going to be like a 1-minute video with the instructions, and it's going to be a pretty big cash prize. Just get your game up. Hopefully y'all do better than us. So are we going to, my bad, I'm missing a Keith Taylor. What position? What position? Y'all really want me to go to kicker? Jeremy said, I just want the shout out. Hey, you can always send it to my Jeremy. If you do some great mock drafts, follow me on Twitter at Philly_Mike25. Always screenshot them and send them to me. I got a lot of people who do that. Or tag me in it and I'll share it on Twitter if I like it. So y'all want to go Keith Taylor, cornerback? Or wide receiver? SS Philly said best available player. Let's look. So when you look at the best availables, I think you should go linebacker. Because again, we did take a linebacker. We got a good linebacker in the second, third round pick. But we can always use linebacker depth because we're going to possibly lose some of these guys, and we don't have much linebacker depth. Mir Slat, I know you got that killer receiver. I know, and he's probably going to be a beast, and I'm definitely going to look him up. But we have more depth at receiver than we do at linebacker. We don't got nobody for kicker to compete with Jake Elliott. I do understand that. It is the last pick of the draft. Do y'all want to go linebacker depth or kicker or corner? Let me know so we can end this out. Jeremy, shout out to you, my guy. Close. And I used to use 22 before I used 25. I used to be at Philly Mike 22. But when I got YouTube, I turned it to 25. Linebacker, cornerback, linebacker, cornerback, kicker. Cowboy fans in here talking about kickers. Effie Kevin said, let's end this mock with a cornerback. Let's look at them real quick. So the cornerbacks are Keith Taylor. You guys want Keith Taylor, or if we go kicker or linebacker, we go Tony Fields. And if we go kicker, we go. They don't even have kicker in here. Bro, they don't even have kicker in here. Richard Ruth, shout out to Richard Ruth, said pick a medical staff. I love it. So here it is, the final countdown. Keith Taylor. I mean, yeah. Wait, what? Yeah. Keith Taylor or Tony Fields. There we go. Last countdown. Keith Taylor, the cornerback, or Tony Fields, the linebacker. We about to review it, Gabriel. I need what Mike, if you don't take Jackson, you're crazy. Jackson who? Oh, the tight end, the edge rusher. You win all three phases. I agree, Vic. Listen, Vic, they don't have kicker in the option. They don't have kicker as an option. So look, it looks like it's close. All right, again, countdown, 10 seconds. I need you to write Fields or Taylor. We're gonna rock out after this one. Fields or Taylor. Jackson. Now we got Jackson in there. Y'all want the edge rusher Jackson? Keith Taylor is the cornerback. Tony Fields is the linebacker. Do we want Keith Taylor cornerback or Tony Fields linebacker? Taylor, Fields, Taylor, Fields. There we go. Keith Taylor, Washington. Don't kill the messenger. Let's look at this draft. So we got with the 6th overall pick, Jamar Chase, wide receiver out of LSU, A+. With the 38 overall pick, we took Wyatt Davis, and only got out of Ohio State guard, C+. Now remember, there's a different amount of people in the chat now, but when we picked Wyatt Davis, Alex Leatherhood was sitting there, and if we would have took Alex Leatherhood, it would have probably been a B+. But hey, y'all took Wyatt Davis. Shout out to you guys. We got a C+ there. With the 70 overall pick, we took Javon Holland, cornerback out of Oregon, got a B+. With the 84th overall pick, we took Jermaine Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky, B+. We took, with the 151 overall pick, we took Chuba Hubbard, running back, Oklahoma State, B+. With the 155th pick, we took Brady Christensen, tackle out of BYU, C+. With the 192 pick, we took Victor Demukacha, C+, edge rusher out of Duke. With the 219 pick, we took Trey McKitty, tight end out of Georgia, and that is a C+. And with the 232 pick, we took Keith Taylor, cornerback out of Washington State, C+. This is a B. So the first mock draft we did got a B+, and the second one got a B. Leatherhood? I don't know. Alex, whoever. I don't know his name. He's the 6'6", 312-pound dude. Or no, he's 6'3" or 6'6". I'm not even sure. Hey, Philly Mike, I will drop my draft board list for each pick and draft able prospects Eagles should target once I get home. Shout out to my guy, Takeem Hilton. At the end of the day, hey, Chris, what is the guy's name then? Alex Leatherwood. I keep saying Leatherhood. I keep saying Leatherhood is Leatherwood. Shout out to you. I think if we would have took Leatherwood over Davis, we would have had a B+ draft. But y'all took Davis. Don Dillon said, I don't know. I think we might trade up for a quarterback, but I hope we draft the O-line, man. Shout out to you. Jeremy said, Mike, I'm hitting you up on Twitter with a legit mock. Remember the name, at Philly Jeremy 22. You already know, my guy. Listen, with that being said, I will be doing a live stream on Sunday. Either the live stream is going to be me by myself, or it's going to be with my favorite people in the world, Gate City and Philly Fresh. Hopefully we get Battle Birds podcast. I'm either going to go live by myself or go live with them Not doing another mock draft, just talking about, some topics, the state of the Eagles and stuff like that. But guys, I am dropping I want to drop it tomorrow, but it might be Sunday morning. I got a legit Travis Fulgham video that I want to show you guys. There's going to be some hot takes. Maybe some people will like it. Some people might not like it. I don't know. But stay tuned for Saturday's video. It's either going to be Saturday night, Sunday morning, something along them lines. Hit the notification bell. Appreciate you guys. Maybe I'll do the next draft show as a call-in. Maybe. Until next time, you guys know what time it is. Shout out to my guy, Takeem Hilton. Leatherwood is a porn star. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you. Hey, channel members, make sure you pay attention for the cash prize video I'm going to show you. And feel free to check out channel membership. The link is in the description. All you got to do is check it out. If you like what the description says, hit the button. If not, I'll catch you on the next one. Until next time, you guys know what time it is.